Why are networks beneficial for microfoundations in cross-cultural environments? My name is Dr. Ursula Schinzel and I would like to present you this research. You also can have a look at my website ursulaschinzel.com. My research question is, why are networks beneficial for microfoundations in cross-cultural environments? My research methodology is the review of the literature. Second, questionnaires collecting primary data, and 253 questionnaires were collected worldwide, out of which 246 were usable. The 246 respondents came out of a total of 57 different nationalities. 11 respondents had double nationality. A total of 33 spoken languages were found and 15 have 2 native languages. 28 speak 1 language, 72 speak 2 languages, 61 speak 3 languages, 53 speak 4 languages, 19 speak 5 languages, 12 speak 6 languages and 1 speaks 7 languages. There are countries of immigration. People migrate from one country to another. For example, Luxembourg, 87 have residency, but only 37 country of origin. The UK, 56 have residency, and only 28 indicate country of origin. There are countries of immigration. China has, for example, in this example, 0 residency, but 5 country of origin. Networks. Who you know determines what you know. They provide efficient screening and distribution of information and knowledge. They allow people the opportunity to provide, combine, exchange information and give referrals with the information. And they allow speed and getting the information, the right information. There are information benefits: access, timing, referral. Social networking technologies such as Facebook, Twitter, and so on, LinkedIn, are, as said Granovetter already in 1973, important for the forces of the weak ties. And Clay Shirky says we went through 3 stages: gin, TV, and social surplus. My questionnaire had the question, why do you think networks are beneficial for microfoundations? And on a Likert scale of maximum of 5 was indicated first, provide access to information with 4.29. Second, accessibility, easy access to information, flexibility and efficiency, 4.01. Third, high speed to this information, 3.94. Fourth, low cost of this access to information, 3.83. And then there was another question, do you prefer networks in person to digital networks? And please explain. So the results, do you prefer networks in person to digital networks like Facebook and so on, was answered as follows. 189 prefer networks in person, 45 respondents prefer digital networks, and 12 say both are important, digital networks and networks in person. The respondents who say both networks are important, networks in person and digital networks, argue they have no preference, both are important, both have advantages and disadvantages. Here's what some of the respondents said: that they use both. They both have advantages and disadvantages, and they're preferring the personal contact that allows me to use also other channels than the digital way. I believe that it is important to distinguish between being introduced to the network or creating a network and the consequent network contact. If A, then I would prefer networks in person, since I get a better sense of the other people by seeing them in person and talking to them face to face. But if it's ongoing network with people who I already know, then it really doesn't matter. I prefer to better know the people in my network. By meeting them, I can access their knowledge, motives, trustworthiness, and the quality of the information we can exchange. Digital networks have the potential to be less trustworthy and potentially less useful. The best solution is a combination of networks that provides opportunities for face-to-face contacts and digital network contacts. So, results: pro networks in person. The private personal contact with people facilitates the building and the maintenance of relationship. That's one person who says that. And the other says networks such as Facebook, LinkedIn and Twitter are extremely easy to join and therefore get locked up with people joining in on a whim or just in case. Personal networks require more personal investment and therefore are entered into more selectively and with more thought as to their relevance and benefits. Digital networks cannot replace personal contact. Results: pro networks in person. This is they are based on a personal relationship. There's the eye contact, and there is no body language in digital networks, and you cannot see any emotions in digital networks beside the emoticons. So, pro networks in person, they are real, not artificial, personal relationship, there's trust, the body language, the people contact, the emotions, confidentiality, the reliability, and the eye. The results: pro digital networks, people say there's a low cost, the advantage, flexibility, the easy access of information, the speed of access and the publication, the diversity of information, access to private lives, and efficiency. Issues with digital networks are the confidentiality issues, the misuse and trust, false expectations. Digital networks are not my world. I'm not member of Facebook and so on. Digital networks are lacking personal contact and are too time consuming. Look at that. The quality of the information is not always given. Findings and conclusion. The findings of this research are: networks are beneficial in microfoundations in international environments. Networks are strong among HR managers with a preference to networks in person compared to digital networks. Networks are beneficial in microfoundations, first, because they provide information, second, because they provide access to this information in a fast, easy, flexible, efficient manner, and third, because they are or for free or at relatively low cost. Advantages of networks in person are trustworthiness, confidentiality, reliability, security, good communication, personal contact, the body language, the eye contact, exchange of emotions, spending time together, building teams, and honesty. The issues with networks in person are that there are obligations, expectations, and they are time consuming. Advantages of digital networks are the ease of access to information, low cost, speed of access, flexibility, efficiency, and diversity of information. Issues with digital networks are the confidentiality, trust, the lack of personal contact, and body language, the lack of emotions, the perceived lack of information quality, and increased time devoted to using them. Future research could focus on confidentiality, data security, protection of private life, rising digital criminality, digital networks versus networks in person, researching limitations of e-HRM, of e-recruiting and e-learning, and possible network negative outcomes of e-networks. Thank you for your attention, and always you can have a look at my weblog ursulaschinzel.com. Thank you very much.